Hi folks, so it's what's the date today? It's Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025, and it's a beautiful day, around what, 22 degrees, 23 degrees, something like that, and not too windy or anything. So I'm gonna go for a kayak here in Ottawa, not too far from our home here is the Ottawa River, and there's a public boat launching site at the what's it called? It's called the Echolands Park, and I got this little small copy of a GoPro, and I bought myself this baseball hat that has this camera mount on it, and I'm gonna wear this and see if I can make a decent record of my kayaking trip. So here's the car's already set up. I've got a Perception Tribe 11.5 sit on top kayak that I absolutely love, and this is what we'll go with. So here we are going down Riverside, and off in the distance on the left side here is the Ottawa International Airport. At least a part of it anyway. So here we are at the entrance to Echolands Park. I'll show you, here's the sign. Echolands Park on River Road. So here we're gonna drive down straight to the boat launching site. Now this parking lot here is typically full on a nice day on the weekend. So I don't like to come here on the weekends because there's a park here and it's just packed with people having barbecues and stuff, and you know, when it's too crowded it's not as much fun as when it's a little bit quieter. Anyways, so there's the park over there, and here is the boat launching site. So I'm gonna pull up over here and take the kayak off, then I'll go park the car, and we'll take it for a spin. Okay, so here we are. I already parked the car in the parking lot over there. See, lots of people are having barbecues here, and I'm gonna go for a kayak. Oh, trip. And here's the tribe, my pride and joy. Now we're going to carry it over here, and then I'm going to put this camera in my hat, and we'll see what kind of a video that provides. Okay, so it's in the water, and I'm putting on the hat. Turn it forward a little bit. Now let's get in the water. Let's go kayaking. Can hear a big boat over there, and another one. Okay, so some boats must have just come up off the locks, because there's some locks down over there. You want to go see them? Let's go check it out. love the waves, you know. When the big boats come by, the nice guys slow down. And sometimes they add some excitement to flat water kayaking. Here we go. Woohoo! Oh, here's a nice set of waves. All right. Got a dog on their boat. So there must have been just three motorboats that came up, and the latest, crossing through the closest locks here. We'll go see them in a second. Just around the corner here. I really enjoy kayaking here because, first of all, during the weekdays there's not too many people, and you don't really see too much traffic. You can hear it off in the distance, which lots of green scenery. Pretty relaxing. So we're getting a little closer. There's some falls, there's rocks and rapids over there that are sealed off, and off to the left side is the locks. So let's go check them out. You see? There they are. There's a guy straight ahead there who's on the ledge fishing. There's some dogs that are barking at, or at least one of them is barking at the other. Well, if I were to dock over there and walk over, you'd see the locks, and it goes down, and in that general direction the Rideau Canal goes towards the Ottawa River downtown, and at one point, like on the way, it passes Carleton University and Dow's Lake, and that's where during the winter it starts to freeze, and for 7 kilometers right through Ottawa downtown all the way to the National Arts Centre and the locks going down to the Ottawa River. When the weather's good, it freezes, and this past winter it froze solid. It was great, and that was the largest ice skating rink in the world. So that boat there looks pretty interesting. Some sort of a I don't know what to call it, but it's something unusual. Anyways, we'll go back, we'll turn around, and we'll go to see the other part where I normally paddle and kayak. Often when I come to the edge of these marshes there, you can see all kinds of frogs and turtles and stuff like that. Don't see any today. Look at that, isn't this beautiful? Ah. So it looks like we got another motorboat coming this way. I'm gonna try to scoot over to the side while he's presumably gonna go down the middle. Looks like it's a fishing boat. Guy doing some fishing. And he's making waves. So he went by, no problem. So this is a private house, and they've got their own private dock and Canadian flag. It looks like they're doing some repairs or something on the side of the house with that crane there. And then over there where the lady in red is standing and walking away, that's the public dock where we launched from. And looks like somebody backed up another sort of fishing boat. A lot of people like to come here and do some fishing. I don't know what kind of fish they catch around here. So we'll just go straight ahead in this direction, and if we were to go all the way to the end, we'd land somewhere around Kingston, Lake Ontario. And some people actually do the trip. I bumped into some people on kayaks who came from Winnipeg with 2 kayaks and started off at Lake Ontario, got on the left their car there and paid someone to drive it with the trailer to Ottawa, while they kayaked down the Rideau River and the canal, you know, all the way to downtown Ottawa. I bumped into them around here, and they said they did some camping on the way, and that was their summer highlight trip. I know one guy at work years ago when I was working in the government there, one guy who built his own kayak and made this same trip from Ottawa to Lake Ontario and the canal and back. Said he had fun. I'm sure it was quite an upper body workout. Well, off in the distance over there on the right side, there's a pretty popular road, and on the other side of that there's a farm, and you can really smell it because in the air that's some of the freshest cow dung this side of the Rio Grande. The sky is beautiful. Some clouds, some sun, not too hot. It's about 22 degrees, no wind. You can see the water's pretty well, perfectly flat. Well, it looks like over here we're about to pass a couple of, or 3 ducks. They're just minding their own business, looking for something to eat in the weeds. Hey, ducky wucky. There he is. Over there, on the left side there's another couple of ducks. They look like they're having fun taking dips in the water, sticking their butts up in the air. And they try to look for something to eat. Three of them. Looks like they found a gold mine of something. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Just green, and nobody. You can hear a little bit, some people and cars off in the distance. But further down the river here, there's all kinds of docks in the backyards of people's cottages. A lot of them got, not just canoes and paddle boards and kayaks, but motorboats, and every once in a while you see somebody doing some water skiing around here, which is really cool. Going through a little patch of seaweeds here, kind of gross. Not enough, I guess, current around here. There we go. In the clear. There's this sort of strange little island of brush in the middle of the river here. Oh, I can hear a boat coming up behind us. Oh, and there's one straight up ahead that's coming towards us. Oh, and there you can see up above there, there's a flight coming in to land at the Ottawa airport. So I like to wave at the people inside the plane. You know, who knows? Welcome to Ottawa. Going through another patch of seaweed there. We're gonna get out of this patch in a second. Meanwhile, here comes that boat. Oh, oh, look at that. There was some sort of an animal right there. And here's a little bit of those waves from that boat coming by, but they pretty well died down. Woohoo! So here we are a little further down, and on one side, on the left side there, you can see that there's quite a bit of erosion that's taken place, and there's like a sort of a sandbank, and you know, it isn't too attractive. I mean, it's not as if it's it looks like a almost vertical wall, so it's not as if it's a beach that you can lie down on. On the other side here, we got some marshes, lots of trees. Off in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the top of what looks like a greenhouse type of thing, or some storage facility. Meanwhile, up ahead on the right side, there's some cottages, and their docks and their boats. And whenever I come down here, and like I don't come on weekends, but whenever I come here during the week, during the summer, you know, like this, I never see anybody. I never see anybody sitting on the dock. I never see anybody jumping in the lake or river and swimming. I rarely see people, you know, from these places getting into their kayaks or canoes or boats and buzzing around. Sometimes, but very rarely. Oh, there's one house here. Looks like they've got actually a pretty nice manicured lawn. At least somebody just did the grass. What a big house. Hey, look at that. 3 stories. Huge. Oh, it's got a little... Oh, there's another house right beside it. Yeah. And we're going straight ahead. Here comes another big boat, or a big plane. Whoa! That's right above us. So this guy here has a dock and a nice boat, Canadian flag on his property, and a big for sale sign. Nice houses. But there's 2 really big ones up ahead. Oh boy, on the left side. So here we are, some beautiful houses here with dock and riverside property. And that family over there, they got like 3 kayaks stacked up on each other. There's a canoe underneath the tree there. And off on the left, in the place where there's a clearing between trees, see 2 massive houses. But those, yeah, it's unfortunate for them, but they don't really have a very nice riverside like docking area or anything. Like cleaning the windows in that building must take a long time. Meanwhile, some construction going on over here. Although everybody seems to be taking a lunch break. Another dock. Hey, there's that big house there. There's another boat coming up straight ahead there, if you can see it. Big houses. Over here. Nice and quiet. A little breeze now. You can feel a little breeze. The sun's beautiful. Some sky clouds. Not too hot. Oh, the fishing boat over there is turning around. Oh, it looks like there's some. Oh, here comes another Speedy Gonzalez. Another plane flying by overhead just behind us. Now it looks like this boat decided to slow down. Maybe out of courtesy to not make me fall over. That's nice. I wave to them, but they don't seem to wave back. Oh well. And here's some nice houses. Okay, and here come the waves. And that family over there with the big house, they obviously just cut their lawn, and that is like dessert for all the geese. And you can see there's a couple of dozen of them, and they're all feasting on dessert because they love short grass near the water. And yeah, that lawn's going to be fertilized with a lot of goose poop soon. Well, there's another boat coming up. Well, to be honest, I've seen more boats today, I think, than on previous visits this summer. Usually see, you know, maybe 2 or 3, but we've seen already more than that. Now we got the waves bouncing off the shores, the rebounds. Oh, there's a sign here that says no waves. I don't know why. Those guys going fishing or just boating. Got a Mercury outboard. It's crazy about a Mercury. That guy over there in the distance, he's fishing. Oh. You can hear. Oh, there it is. Another Air Canada flight. Woohoo! Okay, we're going through some woohoo waves. Okay, that's good. There's a bunch of other houses, cottages. That guy looks like he's about to dock. That must be his place. Yeah, looks like it. It goes underneath. See? I'll go straight ahead. Yeah, so this is like kayaking on the Rideau River. I love it. And it's just like 20 minutes from home, or less. About 20. So come out here for a little spin. An hour, hour and a half. It's good exercise. I always feel pumped up like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Hans and Franz on Saturday Night Live. Remember those guys? They're here to pump you up. Anyways, now I'm going against what seems to be, like it always seems when I'm turning around to go home, that suddenly there's a wind, and it's never behind my back, it's always right in my face. So here we go. This is where I'm going to get my real exercise, because you got to keep going. If you stop, the wind just blows you back and you're not getting ahead. And that's okay. That's what kayaking is all about. Getting some exercise and having fun. Doing something different than just running and walking and jogging. It looks like the geese are, a lot of them are flying off the neighboring property and into the water. Looks like they all need a bath. So here we are again. There's lots of geese over there making a lot of noise. Let's see now. Off in the distance, I don't know if you can see with the camera there, but there's a small plane that looks like it's going to land. Somebody's doing some drilling or sanding or something over there. There's a power tool. What's going on? There's that big house there. Looks like there's some boats coming up. They probably just came up the locks. See, there's two white big boats in the distance. So I'm gonna get off to the side here, to the left. They're not moving fast, but they're there. They disappeared. There they are again. Every once in a while I gotta take a break, you know, it's like canoeing. You paddle, 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 and then you take a break. Paddle, paddle, and then you take a break. Looks like 4 boats now. 4 boats came up the docks. They're all coming around the bend. Now look at that. There's a little bunch of baby ducks. Baby ducks. Looking for some food in the weeds. Let's see if you can see are there any other animals around here. Yeah. Whoa, look at that. A blue heron right there. See? Beautiful animal. So beautiful they named the mall after it near our place, called the Blue Heron Mall. And over here, that's those 3 ducks again. They're just feasting away and won't give up. Lots of weeds here. See, there are the ducks. And we're going over there in that general direction. Oh, looks like there's some more ducks up ahead. The whole family. There are two of them. Don't want to disturb their meal. Hey chickies. It's okay, it's okay. You don't have to go far. There's another mama with some babies that are following her. It's okay, kids. I'm just passing through. Oh, look at that. They're all like in a race. Look cute. This calls for a drink. Uh-oh, here comes a boat. So let's stay on the left side. And then when he passes, we'll cross over to the next side. The right side. Oh, it looks like there's a water skier behind the boat. This is going to be a nice view. That looks like fun. All kinds of tricks there. Okay, so now it's our turn. Oh, here comes the water, the waves. So here we are approaching the loading dock. And it's going to be a breeze. Here we go. And there it is. We just did a kayak run. And now I'm carrying it up out of the water, put it on the side, and I'll go get the car. Up. And there it is.